Hey, I'm excited to share something I'm super passionate about. You guys, as Aaron just said, Blake Mallen, co-founder and president of Liv, currently logging in live out of my, home office here in Pacific Palisades, California, right outside Santa Monica. And I get to share with you guys a philosophy and a business model tonight that myself and my partners have spent the last 18 months putting together, engineering, designing, architecting, and we're flat out ready and excited to bring it to the world in a major way in 2019. And I get to share what we've been up to with all of you this evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in due to time. And I'm gonna start off, guys, by asking a really, really simple question to all of you out there. Do you have a bucket list? All of you know what a bucket list is, right? A bucket list. You're probably thinking of, I don't know, maybe all the places that you want to go, the things that you want to do. Most people are pretty familiar today with the term bucket list. And I'm sure if I had to ask you right now, if you have a bucket list, the first thing you say would be yes. And maybe you're starting to think of some of the things that right now you've talked about seeing, talked about going, talked about doing. But if you're like most people on this planet, that list of all the things you know you want to do, the places you know you want to go, you keep putting off until someday, 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 someday. Let's be real, let's be direct, let's be honest with each other tonight. How many of you guys are guilty of knowing the things that you want to do to make you happy, to live your life, but somehow in the midst of maybe your current pace or work or routine, we keep putting them off and putting them off until putting them off? You guys, I'm not here to give you guilt. The reality is most people on this planet, I've found, fall in to that category of knowing what they want to do, knowing where they want to go, knowing the things they want to see, but not necessarily living their life their way today. And you guys, I start off with that question because the very essence, the mission, the vision of Liv, the company you're learning about here tonight, is to redefine the bucket list, is to shift the mindset away from this bucket list mindset and adopt a new philosophy that we call a live list, right? What's the difference between a bucket list and a live list? A bucket list is at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it ends up being, a bucket full of regret. And we want to help people across the world empty that bucket and trade it in for a live list. So when it's all said and done, at the end of our time on this planet, instead of a bucket of regrets, we actually have a list of memories, moments, experiences that all represent a life well lived. So if I were to stop right there, how many of you guys like the mission and philosophy of the company? You could get behind, right? Emptying the bucket, trading off someday, and maybe get a little inspired to start living your life your way today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What's on your list? Let's get some participation going inside the comment thread or chat box. If I were to ask you right now, what is on your list? Go ahead and pull up the comments, pull up the chat box for those of you guys streaming live on Facebook, and tell me something, because I know you know the answer. I know you've thought about it and talked about it. Let's go ahead and get some conversation, participation going tonight. What is something that's on your list? Now, listen to these questions very clearly. Take what is on your bucket list currently, maybe somewhere you want to go or something you want to do. And let me ask you these questions and listen to me and answer honestly. If I could just show you a way to remove just the pain or the frustration, or let's just call it the stress or overwhelmedness, if that's a word, in just planning those trips, right? And I say that because I found that one of the #1 reasons that people don't go do the things they say they want to do is they get overwhelmed. And where do I got to go? Where am I going to stay? Am I going to book the right place? Am I going to do the right thing? Am I going to find a driver that speaks the right language? And they get so overwhelmed that they don't even begin. If I could just remove the stress of planning, would that be of value to you to help you check off that list? Yes or no? What if in addition to removing the stress, I could actually show you a way to get an elevated access? In other words, go do the things you want to do at a higher level, an elevated access, a behind the velvet rope, a VIP status, a level of access that you probably can't do on your own. Would that interest you? Next question I want to ask, what if I could show you how to do that, remove the stress, get the access, and show you how to do it for less money than you're probably going to spend on your own? And final question, what if I could do all of that for you for absolutely free? Now, I know what you guys are sitting there going, Blake, yes, 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 that sounds awesome. And the immediate thought you're probably having in your head is, sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? So I'm going to give you guys the catch right up front. We can help you do all of that. Matter of fact, that's what my partners and I have spent the last 18 months putting together, is a platform to be the single solution to help people check off the list, right? And not have a bucket of regrets, but a life full of moments and experiences, and remove the pain points the average person runs into on why they don't live the life that they know they want to live. The catch, it's a membership community. You got to be a member of our community to access the platform. So I'll tell you that up front. But the good news is, when it comes to the catch, you guys, membership that we're going to talk about here tonight ranges on the low end of $9 a month. So you guys can take a deep breath right now. This isn't a hard close or big ticket, right? Membership as low as $9 a month for our entry level, as high as the most access you can get at $99 a month at our VIP level, with a middle premier at $49 a month. So we're going to talk a lot about the membership platform we have put together. And people go, well, what do you mean by membership platform? And I'll give you an analogy, right? Most of you guys are probably members of Netflix. You got your membership for amazing content. A lot of you guys are probably members of Costco. You got your membership for, large amounts of groceries. We want to be your membership tonight for allowing you to create a live list and check off amazing life experiences. So let's talk about the membership platform, guys, we put together. 3 different levels of membership. So there is a level of living for whatever amount of access you want. Obviously, the higher membership level, the more access to our platform. No matter what level you decide to come aboard on tonight, okay, Access, Premier, or VIP, it's going to unlock 3 different categories of benefits. We're going to talk about all 3: experiences, privileges, and rewards. So if you guys are taking notes, right, membership comes with experiences, privileges, and rewards. Higher level of membership, more access to experiences, privileges, and rewards. Let's first talk about this experience category, since that's kind of like the main point of why we do what we do. So I said live list. You guys, the live list is a philosophy. I want you tonight to adopt a philosophy of throwing away the bucket list and adopting the mindset of a live list. But beyond a philosophy, it's also a technology. We've put together a website, you can call it an experience marketplace, that looks very similar to what you're seeing on the screen, where you can literally log onto a website and get access to exclusive, curated, member-only experiences that you won't find anywhere else. How do I know that? Because we've built a team of curators around the world that handcraft these experiences for the time you show up to the time you leave, to create wow moments, memorable moments, help you check things off the list, like to create some of the memories that you may just look back, right, when it's all said and done and go, man, you remember when. That's the essence of what goes into the design of these experiences. The cool thing is it's an unlimited variety. We literally have experiences across all kinds of different destinations, interest categories, passion categories, and really any single budget, whether it's a 1-day experience or 2-day experience or 7-day experience or 10-day experience. So there really is something for everybody. And what's cool is we're just getting started. There's already 50, 60 experiences live on our live list. But being a platform of experiences, we're literally adding to the list almost every single week. And it literally has an unlimited potential of where this thing will go. Here's a last little nuance, guys, of our live list experiences for those that just love giving back. How many of you guys are individuals that have given the opportunity to contribute, to make an impact, right? To give back would? See, I've found that if given the opportunity, most people will, and we have a whole initiative called Live to Give, which offers a specific optional piece of every one of our experiences where we want to leave places better than how we found them, and we partner with a boots on the ground charity and actually go give back in every destination that we go. For those of you guys that are like, Blake, show me some examples of what you're talking about, turn up your speakers real quick, okay? If you guys are driving, maybe pull over. I'm going to show you a quick video that just rapid fires some of the experiences that are live on the live list right now. Turn up your speakers.
So what's on your bucket list? You know, all the places you want to go and things you want to do that you've been putting off until someday. At Liv, we want to help you empty that bucket. That's why we created a new lifestyle membership that makes it simple and affordable for you to turn that bucket list into a live list.
So I gotta ask, how many of you saw something that's live on the list that you wouldn't mind checking off this year? Matter of fact, throw that comment in the chat box or comment thread. Now, for details on everything you guys just saw, you can go right to the website. Matter of fact, this is a live screen capture you're seeing right now, and you can see all the experiences, all of the details. You're also gonna notice that it looks a lot like a Kickstarter or Indiegogo, if you're familiar with those platforms. And the reason being is we are the first and only company that is leveraging crowdfunding technology for life experiences, which means every experience has a preset minimum amount of people to activate. And the more people that go, the better the experience gets without raising the price, which does two things. Number one, it allows us to curate experiences all across the world at an unlimited scale for our members. And number two, well, it means that you're going to be anywhere you go with amazing community of like-minded people to meet, create new connections, meet new relationships, and have the time of your life. Now, that's the Live List Global. Guys, the Live List Global are kind of those bucket list experiences, 2 days and more. We also have a Live List Local. And as the name entails, these are local experiences, generally 1 day or a half a day or an evening, simple, affordable, accessible, around anything right in your own backyard. The cool thing about Live List Local is these can actually be curated by our members themselves. So you, if you are that person that loves bringing people together, if you have a passion, you can use this platform to actually turn it into a profit. And it gets people off of Netflix on a Thursday night or on a Saturday morning out of the house and reconnecting with people right in their own community. You guys see, we're all about shared experiences and having fun, but we're also about bringing people together again and creating connection through those shared experiences. You know, I was having a conversation with a couple of people the other day, and we're like, this company really has a chance to do what Zuckerberg and Facebook set out to do, as in bringing people really together again and creating real connection, which is so needed today. So you guys, those are the two, Live List Global, Live List Local. That's our experience platform. That access is available to all levels of membership. So at $9 a month with a one-time $30 activation, that's our access level, you're unlocking the entire list, member-only access, right? So if I stop right there, all of you guys should at least be an access member tonight just to access the list because it's pretty freaking cool. Now, as I mentioned, there is more to membership, okay? So as we move into the second bucket, privileges, these are additional benefits that come along with the higher level of memberships. I'm going to cover 3 of them tonight, not all of them, but 3 of them, starting with Live Travel, okay, because this is something members are absolutely loving. As a part of membership, you will access Live Travel, okay? Live Travel is your own custom travel portal where you have the ability to go interface with all of the hotels, flights, cruises, vacation rentals, activities, and car rentals all over the world. Guys, we have integrated into all of the different feeds where literally in one place you can find member-only savings on anything that you're booking when it comes to travel. We're actually so confident in the deals our members will find that we offer 110% best price promise, meaning you book something on Live Travel and you find the same thing, same day, apples to apples, publicly for less, we will give you 110% of the difference back. Now, I know some of you guys are sitting there going, Blake, this sounds too good to be true again. How does this work? And I'll give you guys 2 answers. One is, well, we're not a travel company. So every other company out there that makes money on travel, that's their intention. They mark up the prices. We are not a travel company. We're all about the experience. This is just a benefit for our members, so we don't mark up the prices. But there's a second thing I want you guys to understand. If you understand this, you're going to see real value in this benefit. You guys, all of the travel industry, they know their business pretty well. I'm going to use an analogy with hotels just because it's something that most people stay in hotels throughout the year. If you're Mr. Hilton or Mr. Hyatt or Mr. Marriott, right, the owner of these massive hotel chains, you know your business so well that you're able to actually predict at this hotel on this month, we're going to have 80% of the rooms filled and we're going to have 20% of the rooms unfilled or vacant. Now, if you're Mr. Hyatt or Mr. Hilton, you're excited about the 80%, but you're looking at 20% of your rooms that have nobody in them. Here's a stupid question. How much money are they making off the rooms that nobody is in? Obviously, the answer is 0. So if you're Mr. Hyatt, you would rather take anything to put somebody in that room than nothing, but you have a problem. If you were to go out there and dramatically discount those rooms to try to get somebody in it, well, all the people that spent full price for the 80% are going to get pretty pissed off and ask for a discount. So you guys, here's what these companies do in the travel industry. They take the rooms they think are going to be vacant and they sell them at wholesale ahead of time to what they in the travel industry call closed networks. I call it private membership, where as long as it's not public, you can get dramatic discounts on the rooms. If you guys get that analogy, say I get it in the comment or the chat box. I know I went quick. Here's what that means if you decide to become a Live member tonight. As a Live member tonight, even at an access level, you can access Live Travel hotels. For Premier and VIP, you can access all the rest. You are immediately going to get discounts or member-only savings off all the public price out there, right? So just if you are a member and you travel or stay in a hotel, you're going to save money just with this feature. Okay, if you get it, say I got it. Now there's, it looks very much like any other travel engine. This is what it looks like when you log in. You can see the savings. We give you the visual of what it is saving against Expedia and public prices. You get to see the member only price, but you're also going to see, guys, a little line there that says plus additional credit. Here's where this becomes an absolute no-brainer. Right now, if you become an Access member tonight, you're going to pay $30 activation and $9 a month, but immediately we are going to load your account with $40 in hotel credit. If you become a Premier member tonight, it's a one-time activation of $50, $49 a month. We're immediately going to load your account with $100 in hotel credit, and every month you pay $49, we're going to give you an additional $50 in hotel credit. If you become a Premier VIP tonight, you're going to pay $100 activation, $99 a month, $200 in hotel credit on activation, and $100 every single month. Some of you guys that are quick at math, you're like, Blake, if I understand you correctly, you're giving us every dollar we spend plus some back instantly in hotel credit that you can use right away in 3, 4, 5-star hotels you're already going to stay at? Yep. That's how this works, okay? So guys, if you're someone that stays in hotels at any point throughout the year, just this one little benefit will more than pay for membership. If you're someone that's not staying in hotels, well, I'm here to inspire you to get outside the house, see the world, and do some things, and this hotel credit is going to come in handy. If you guys see value in the Live Travel program and hotel credit, give me an all capital yes in the comment thread or the chat box, okay? Now, that's not it. That's just Live Travel. Now, when it comes to Live Travel, guys, all membership levels access Live Travel. The Access gets hotels, Premier and VIP get access to everything, and that same logic applies to the rest of travel. Now, I don't know about you guys, when you're on these awesome experiences, you want to capture the moments. And in today's day and age, we spend all this time on our cell phone, capturing moments, posting them to Instagram, right? And for most of us, we capture all these amazing photos and we never see them again because they get lost in the clouds somewhere. You guys, every one of our experiences, we bring a full creative crew to take photos of all the members that are there. You also have the ability to take your own photos, post your own photos to Instagram using a specific hashtag, and for free, a part of our membership, when you get back, we send you a hardbound full cover book of a combination of your personal photos and our professional creative photos. Matter of fact, if you're looking at the visual here, here's my Iceland book, here's my Vegas book, right? All pulled right off your Instagram. We have a Live Moments book, which allows you to post all throughout your moments. Don't even have to be on an experience. You post to your Instagram using a Live Moments hashtag. Every 60 photos, we literally send you like a magazine subscription to your life as part of membership. No logging in, no selecting, no sorting, nor spending hours selecting photos. Automatically, right off your Instagram, photo, post through a hashtag, saving you time. Pretty cool feature. The Live Moments book, guys, comes at Premier, and the Live Moments and the Global Series is available at VIP, little added perk. Last perk, guys, that I'll mention is the Live Deals platform, which allows you to get daily deals and daily discounts on stuff you're already spending money on. Hundreds of thousands of restaurant shops, shopping malls, really, really, really strong value here. We feel the more you save, right, the more money you have toward checking things off that list. Guys, I'm going to stop there on privileges, although there is more. But as you can see, there's a lot of value in membership. Let's go to the last category, which is rewards. Okay, rewards already sounds exciting. Here's how this works with Live. You have the ability to collect Live coins. It's our own virtual currency that can be redeemed like cash toward all of those Liveless experiences and booking hotels on Live Travel. As an Access member, you can earn Live coins by attending Liveless Locals and referring other people. As a Premier and VIP member, you actually earn coins automatically just for being a member and staying loyal every single month. A Premier member gets 8 coins on activation, 4 every month. A VIP gets 24 coins on activation, 12 every single month, right? And for those of you guys going, well, what can coins get me? I'll give you a visual here. Albuquerque, right? Orlando, Vegas. I can name a bunch of other experiences, Cancun. We have a whole bunch of experiences on our Live list that literally, if all you do is just pay your membership as a VIP, within 4 to 6 months of just paying your membership, you will have accumulated enough Live coins to go cover an entire experience for free, right? So guys, a ton of value. Here's the summary on everything I just covered. All 3 levels of membership, what it comes with as far as access. Last night I was in a conversation and someone's like, wait, Blake, what does that bottom say? So if I'm a VIP, I'm spending $99 a month and I'm getting between my coins and credit $160 instantly available? Yep. So it's like it pays for itself. Yep, as long as you use it. If you're gonna use the membership to check things off your list and use hotels, guys, this membership will more than pay for itself. And the only thing better than having a membership that pays for itself is if there would be some way you can get it for free, right? That's always kind of the question. Well, you guys, we got you covered there through what's called our Live Free program, where it's a viral referral program where if you become a member tonight, you go share this with 3 other members who become customer members, your membership is free. As long as you keep the 3, it's forever free. Most of our members are only paying for their membership one time, and that's the first time. But Blake, do I still get the access? Yep. Do I still get the privileges? Yep. Do I still get the credits? Yep. Do I still get the coins? Yep. Do I have to pay anything? Nope. You guys, that's the way this thing works. Guys, that is the main conversation of the platform we've put together to solve the pain points of helping people turn a bucket list into a live list. If you think we've done a pretty good job, having not even really launched yet, give me an all capital yes in the comment thread or the chat box. Now, if you're sitting here saying, Blake, I just want to check things off my list, I already have time and money to go out there and do that, you might want to stop this conversation and just become a member and take advantage of everything that I just went over. But some of you are also sitting here saying, well, Blake, I want to do this, and right now my job only lets me have like 1 week of vacation a year. Or I want to do this and I want to go on more than one family vacation a year. Like I want to go on experiences every single, quarter, every single month. Like how do I get myself in a financial position to just live my life the way that I want? Guys, if that's you, you want to look into our side gig opportunity. Right now we're in the middle of a gig economy, right? Where we have everybody in the world that has a side gig, a side hustle. People are driving for Uber, right, on Airbnb. We have created a side gig opportunity where you can go just share Live, right? Inspire people to leverage our platform, and you can get paid in addition to coin and credit. We're talking cash weekly, up to 5 checks a month, in addition for just spreading the word. Guys, call me biased, but I think this is way cooler than driving strangers around in your car or having strangers live in your extra bedroom. Like this is literally using the stuff you already have to inspire people to live their life, and we're gonna pay you to do it. Now, in order to become what we call a promoter and unlock the side gig opportunity, it's a one-time $3.99, okay? $3.99 one time. Your membership and activation for VIP is included in that price, not in addition. So your first month's $3.99, and you can do your membership every month after that. And it unlocks, guys, the entire incentive program, tools, technologies, websites, even the ability to convert commissions to coins at a premium. Now, if this interests you, here's always the first question. Okay, if I come in the night as a $3.99, how quick can I be profitable? Right question. So let me guys give you a visual of how this works. Power of 3. Come in tonight, right? Start a side gig, be a promoter. We're gonna give you a system, a simple set of steps to show you how to get 3 customers and 3 promoters. In doing that, you will have received back $900 to over $1,300 in coins, credit, and cash in your first 30 days. For those of you guys that want the breakdown, it's on the slide in front of you. A chunk of that is value and membership. A chunk of that is cash paid weekly. A really important piece of that is our Rising Star Accelerator, which says, do this in your first 30 days, we're going to give you an extra 60 Live coins. That's like a boatload of Live coins. Do it in your first couple weeks. We're going to give you an extra $50, $100, or $200 cash, depending on how fast you get this done. And because you referred 3, your membership is now free. Guys, you tell me another side gig opportunity today where you can get started for $3.99 in your first 30 days using what you already have. You're already profitable, right, in cash, let alone have coins in an experience account ready to go check something off your list. This right here is the entire business model. There are systems and tools in place to help you do it. The cool thing is it doesn't stop here. If you just help other people do the same, income goes up. So if you help, let's say 3 people do that exact same hypothetical, you have a total of 12,500 in group volume, you would be what's called a silver, earning an average of $20,000 a year. Help those same 3 people go silver, they're excited, but now you get promoted to gold, making an average of $50,000 a year. Help 3 people go to gold, this is all about raising people up, empowerment. You're now a platinum, making $100,000 a year. Help 3 people go to platinum, you're a 3-star platinum, making $500,000 a year. So guys, point of this slide, because there are positions beyond this, I'm going to stop, is whether you want to, hey, just check things off your list and save money on hotels, you want to make an extra couple $100 or $1,000 a month to go toward more experiences, or you flat out just want to make a living. Like you just want to monetize fun. Like you want to make traveling the world and experiencing things that empty the bucket a profession, okay, and a wealth creation. It's possible, okay? It's possible. Some people look at these numbers and they go, I don't get how it can be that lucrative. I'm going to give you guys the secret here. It's 2 wealth principles. It's what I got taught at 19 years old. And once I learned these, it never made sense to me to make money any other way. Leverage, residual. Residual means you do something once and get paid over and over and over and over for it. Okay. In this model, you refer a member once, but we will pay you every single month of their membership over and over and over again. Leverage means it's not just you. You have the ability to actually refer others and build a team. They refer members every month. They get paid every month, and so do you. Guys, I'm going to give you a very simple hypothetical carrying forward that power of 3 analogy I just gave you. I'm going to take one way we pay. There's a lot more, but I want to keep it simple. This is simple. 5% commission or royalty on memberships through 8 levels of referral. I'll do the math for you. Here's how this works. You refer 3 VIPs times 5%, it's $45 a month. 9, okay, on your second level, $178. Third level, you're talking $579. By your 4th level of referral, you're talking over $1,700 a month. Not a bad side gig, okay? Next level of referral, we're carrying it out. Let's go all the way to 8 levels of referral. Punchline here is $146,000. Not a year, a month. I know some of you guys are like, that's a good start. No, I know some of you guys are like, yeah, right, impossible, never work. Guys, take from it what you will. That's how the math works. It is possible. There will be people that earn this. Not everybody, it takes work. But even if you fail this by 90%, it's still like 15 grand a month. How we doing? Fail it by 99%. Get 1% right, it's still $1,400 a month. That would make life a little less stressful. So guys, that's how this works. Before we round out, I want to introduce some people that were just like you. They went for a conversation just like this. They decided to become a promoter that $3.99 and follow the system. Some of them just getting started. Some of them I've worked with for over a decade. So you hear different perspective before we round out the call. Let's go ahead and go first to Cliff. I see on the moderator. Cliff's someone I just met literally last week and a half. The guy is absolutely on fire. Wealth of knowledge in this style of industry, but brand new to Live. Cliff, tell us who you are. Tell us what you're seeing out here with the Live platform and any guidance you want to give.
Cool. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. Well, I heard about Live actually just a few weeks ago from a really good friend of mine, Matt Morrow. And I live in South America, in Colombia. And I flew to Los Angeles because I needed to get a new passport because my passport's always filling up. And you used to be able to add pages to your passport. Now you can't do that. So there's 2 types of passports, a 12-page and a 52-page. So I went in, wanted to get the 52-page passport. And then the government went on a shutdown right when I turned my passport in, and now I'm stuck in America. And it's funny, everybody's trying to get in, and I was trying to get out. And then Matt said, hey, you know what? You got to meet Blake. We're going to go over to his house. Went to Blake's house, saw the presentation. I signed up while he was talking. I mean, it just makes so much sense. most home-based businesses take a lot of convincing and pitching and selling and leaning on the relationship. And that's fine if you're really talented and, you know, you like to live your life like that day by day. But, you know, we got into Bitcoin 4 years ago and we got really lucky with that. And, you know, this year Bitcoin's been really slow, and we were all thinking like, what could we do where we could have fun and it wouldn't feel like work, but we could still make the kind of money that we're accustomed to? And Live just fit that perfectly. Travel the world, promote travel, have fun, make money. And I just took a look at how, like, if you look at a young couple that just got married and they just had a kid, would this make sense for them? And with the money that they're going to save on any type of travel or just the coupons, whether they built the business or not, it was a good deal for that young couple just starting out in life. And then I scale it up to like my richest friends, and I think, is there any value for them? And across the board, there was just so much value. The value proposition in this company was so strong. I just said, you know what, I got to do this. And I brought a good friend of mine, Coach Robert Radnati. He's the head coach at Pepperdine University, and he signed up in the meeting. And then I started calling all my A-list people as kind of like the litmus test to see, you know, how people responded. And I think I've called like 16 people. I've signed up like 16 people. Nobody said no yet. And I think our little team is up to like 50, 60 people in just a few days. And it's just because the deal makes so much sense. And I really believe in Blake. And, you know, it's like I've heard about him. I've known about him. I mean, he's a legend in the industry, built a multi-billion-dollar company. You know, Jason, Aaron, you're going to hear from in a second. And I think like once you've made a decent amount of money, you kind of get a little picky about who you work with. And when I saw Blake and I felt his energy, I was like, that's a guy I want to be aligned with. So that's how it happened.
I appreciate you, my man. That is a very fast start. We're glad to have you aboard the community. You're on fire. You guys give Cliff some love in the chat box and comment thread. He doesn't need to get on and inspire, but he's here to try to share you what we're up to. Let's go ahead and go to a different perspective, up to Canada. Miss Kimberly, Kim, I see you on there on the moderator. Another brand new to the community, right? Off and rocking right now. Kim, would love to hear what's going on in your world.
Awesome. Thank you, Blake. I'm so excited to be here, and thank you for this opportunity, guys. I'm going to reiterate everything that Cliff said. I mean, there's just so much value here for everyone across the board. Anyone that takes a look at this, if they don't see it, they are missing something. You got to go back to them. You got to show it to them again, because they're going to get it. And I've been in the industry now. I had the pleasure of working with these guys back a few years back. And I can tell you from my experience, I mean, I have the belief, I watch what they do. I love their energy. I love their work ethic and the leadership. And I would pay myself thousands of dollars just to be in front of that. So lock arms with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of value. And I'm a big proponent of the live list, of having a bucket list, for the fact that, you know, my personal story, I mean, I was in a plane crash. And when you live through something like that, you know that every moment in this entire life, you've got to make something, you've got to take experience from it and create those experiences. We were not just put here to exist. So guys, thank you so much for this opportunity, Blake. I'm ready to just rock and roll and take this all over. So I appreciate you.
You are rock and rolling. You guys give Kim some love. And last story for tonight, the gentleman that opened tonight's call, who I've had the privilege of working with over a decade now. I've watched him make over $8 million through this style of marketing in our prior venture. Someone that has an enormous heart, an amazing community builder, and an absolute strategist when it comes to business and entrepreneurship. Mr. Aaron Fortner, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I'd love to add that. Thanks for the intro, and thanks everybody for listening in. You know, the Live community that's here really cares. You know, we're a group of people that really care about others, and your story, who you are, is somebody that we want to get to know. So know that we respect the fact that you're bringing your own skills, your strengths, your vision. You can have all this become true with us. We're creating experiences all over the world. I didn't realize that's actually what I really wanted for myself and the people I love. And now I've learned that. So I'm very passionate about the style of business, and I've learned a lot from Blake and from our partners, and I'm always learning. And that's what gets me open to this in even higher levels. And for you, anything's possible. You know, when I came in and I met this partnership, I could get that 100,000 a year. You know, it worked really hard to get to that, but to go to 100,000 a month gave me the capacity to give more, to create more, to be a bigger contributor to the causes that I care about. And that is what's available for you. So what my recommendation is that you just take the next step. It's a pretty simple step. It's not that complicated. Become a promoter. Go through the application process. You never know if you don't take the first step. Don't stop, somewhere in the middle there. Take the first step, then take the next step and take the next step. And I think you'll be really opened up. You'll be pleasantly surprised at how this unfolds for you and the opportunity to really earn profit. And I'll close with this. It's timing. It's straight up. Timing is so important. The membership, our team is doing amazing things. The membership's going off. It's taking flight. People love it. You know why? Because the timing is right. It's like the beginning of Airbnb. Nobody had to oversell Airbnb. It made sense. Nobody had to oversell Uber or Lyft. They just make sense. The Live membership makes sense. It's what people want. Everyone over 40 selling assets to travel. Everybody under 40, they're not buying. Yeah, I know that. My friends are not buying. They want experiences, and they're loving this platform. Millions of people will join, and that's going to create an economy. And that's what this partnership team really knows. And this is when I joined this partnership team. I've worked with Blake for 10 years. I feel like I'm still growing every day. But this economy paid nearly $1 billion, hundreds and hundreds of millions in commissions. So, it's extraordinary what can become possible for you. So just take the first step. Complete the application, takes a few minutes. So with that, thanks a lot for joining, and back to you, Blake.
Thank you, guys. Give Aaron some love, some amazing testimonies, different perspectives, but all saying the exact same thing. All of us share a passion and excitement for what we are doing and what we're about to do. And tonight's about inviting you to join us to create a movement of moments. That's what this is about. So guys, after hearing everything you've heard tonight, you know why we created the company. You know what we're about. You've seen what we spent 18 months putting together on our strategy of how we're going to do it. I believe we have created something truly unique. Hey, call me crazy. I believe we've created something that's going to disrupt lifestyle, that's going to revolutionize the experience category. And I believe we're at the forefront, guys, of what is truly going to be a movement. And I invite you guys to lock arms with us and help us get this thing off the ground and spread a good word and inspire people to live their life a little bit more, because that's the mission that we're on. So after hearing all of this, decision time, you're one of two types of people, right? So get back with the person that referred you this link and say, hey, I just want to be a member. I got all the time and money I need. I don't need another side gig, but you guys sound cool. This sounds fun. Become a member. Find what membership is best for you, right? Or you're someone that says, wait a minute, side gig, extra income that can get very, very lucrative at the forefront of something that could be massive. Sign me up, right? If that's you guys, become a promoter tonight. But either way, make a decision on which one is best for you. Get with the person who put you on, and they'll get you started as a member, up and rolling. Credits will be live tonight. You can use them tomorrow. Or if you're a promoter, they'll get you enrolled, your websites, your technology, your tools, and they'll walk you through kind of the next steps on how to share this correctly and intelligently. You guys, I just want to invite you to join our mission, join our platform, become a member, because the bottom line is this. When it's all said and done, let's face it, none of us are going to regret the things we did. When it's all said and done, we're going to regret the things that we didn't do. And we just want to have people get to the end of the day and not have a bucket of regrets like most people are on a path to do. And I believe we have a solution, a real solution that can go out there and make that shift from that bucket list, right, onto a live list. So at the end of the day, maybe all of us and this community and this platform might just go out there and be a reason for a little more smiles, a little more moments, and a little more memories that last a lifetime for millions and millions of people. That's the vision, that's the mission, and we need your help. So guys, we appreciate the time here tonight. Decide where you're at, get back with the person that shared this with you, and we are wrapped. Good night and God bless everybody.